Welcome back to the channel. My name is NutRaisin. We shall be playing a little bit more with PLO. Do we want to call here? Closing action, King 957. It's pretty disconnected, but let's play the first hand of the session. As I said, should fold it. Clear cut fold. So today we'll have a tournament coming up. Sadly only one. I messed up my time zones. Well, actually I didn't, but apparently something like the time zone I had selected previously on Natural 8 changed over the weekend. I guess they switched the clock, and I thought the tournaments were starting later from now on, which turns out they don't. Just need to adjust my clock settings in the Natural 8 client. Oh, well. One tournament it is then, and it is the last one of the 10 tournament package I sold Action for, in which we have been free rolling after the first two tournaments played, actually. So, yeah. Also, the home games are happening tonight. Now, that looks like a much more playable hand, by the way. My camera weird? Eh, not really. So, sitting at a PLO 10, waiting for PLO 20 and PLO 25 to kick off. Have a pair and a nice wrap. Let's start off with the check. I must admit, I'm a tiny bit hungover yesterday. A small impromptu Halloween celebration. Basically watching watching streams myself instead of streaming. And I can definitely feel the after effects of that. Still gonna call here. It's too bad. We do arrive in style at PLO 20 though. Or we get aces for the first hand, ain't that nice? We still have a pair of 8s here, but as far as showdown value is concerned, this ain't much. Actually we'll check. So here we fold. First hand of the... Wait, why is that being weird? Oh, because it's the wrong button. There you go. Oh. Alright. Taking it down. In the tournament, I think I have to... Wait. Oh, actually. The alignment looks fine enough. Maybe a little smaller, so you can see the chips easier. Yeah, there you go. It's a good start. Still gonna go with a largish sizing here. Not blocking straight draws at all. Not that I'm complaining about having the naked top set, mind you. Huh. The funky one. We're still gonna bet, which means we'll probably not be able to fold if he comes over the top now. He just calls. That should be good news, right? Unless it's the wheel, yeah. He checks. Actually, I don't like the sizing. Checking is a very decent option, I feel. Maybe it's the superior one. Don't get check raised, however. That 3 should be entirely inconsequential here. Nice. Taking the chip lead on the table, which is nice because we can knock everyone out now. see something. Looks good enough. Wow, so we have a raise and a re-raised. Means we have to fold that one. Here. Eh. Let's raise it up. Not horrible. Giving us the top pair that got our accent blockers. Nice. Over here we opened, which is all right and proper. Lush on the river. Do you know how this ends? Because here we want to 3-bet a little bit, I feel. Taking it down without a call. Hang on, back in a second. Right. Definitely worrying that it leads out for pot. Okay. In a sorry, wrong button. In a min-raised pot in the tournament. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so now we prove slightly, still behind Jack 9 and Jacks. We're not getting away from it. There's a decent chance he has us beat, but really don't see what we can do. Boom! Nice! The first bounty, the first double up. Whew! Taking an early chip lead. My cat is crazy, that's a good nick. This probably isn't good enough. I mean, blind versus blind, is this ever like a 4-bet? Let's check it out in a moment. Kinda doubt it. Maybe with like perfect connectivity, Queen Queen Jack 10? Something like that? Let's see. So we're in the small blind opening up. And have double suited queens. What double suited queens get raised? Okay, so this one we played fine. Figure out what we do now. Yeah, I'll let it go. So yeah, the Queen Queen Jack Jack, Queen Queen Jack 10, 10 9, 10 10, all of these get raised. And ours gets raise called right on. In this phase of the tournament, still gonna go with the pot size raises, pot size opens. GM Meow! Hey, good to see you! Hang on, I'll get back to that in a second. Oh, wow, I mean... What's the move here, then? I guess we're not getting away from this. Good to see you back in the channel, GN Meow. Don't be kings. Wonderful. This guy doesn't mind blasting off. And I think that's the same guy we just knocked out. Tripling up early there. Gathering 2 bounties already. So we check the flop here. Now getting it in. BD ace deuce. Oh, he turned a set. Well, wonderfully. Stuff. C'est la vie, 93! That's a name that's fun to say, man. Good to have you back in the channel. Ooh, hang on, I'll get back to the chat momentarily. Top 2. I know it's a pair. Wow. The short answer already, GM Meow, is yes. You can buy action. I'm gonna give you a slightly longer answer in a minute. Man, didn't we suck out royally? GM Meow! Dropping 100 bits like it's nothing. Thank you very much. Certainly ain't nothing to me. I appreciate the bits and more so the thought behind it. Cheers. Thank you very, very much, man. Wow. Cheers. I started the day a little bit hungover, but that's lifting my spirits to no small extent. Cheers, GMEO. Thank you very much. Just trying to put it into the chat as well. Right. So, staking in tournaments. So, just as a sort of a background explanation, I guess, right now I'm selling action tournaments that I could well afford to play on my own, but I sell action because people asked me to and they wanted to have a sweat. So, with that being said, right now, I sold action for 2 tournament packages so far and 1 single tournament, which we busted, unfortunately. But the first tournament package, I believe everybody got 50% of their stake back. A bit more. So definitely everybody took a little bit of a hit. In the second one, it was for 10 tournaments of the $11 variety, so $110 in buy-ins in total. And we are now profiting 426, I believe, plus some cents. So I guess that's not really addressing your question either. Sorry, I tend to, you know me, I tend to ramble on. Anywho, the whole tournament package deal will be a staple on this channel from now on. Awesome to have you, Jin Meow. So that means it's gonna happen in always. I can't quite pronounce that word right now. Perpetuity? Perpetuity? Something like that. Oh well. I blame the hangover. Right, so it's gonna be a fixed thing on this channel now. Only caveat is that Polly's VA, thank you very much, man. I'll try. Only caveat being that this package ending now, and next week, it's gonna take short answers, it's gonna take 2 weeks until I can put together the next package, because next week I'll only be streaming up until and including Wednesday, and I won't have as much time as usual because it's community college week where I go out and give some English, teach some English courses twice a week, twice a month. And then I'll have a short trip to the Netherlands until Sunday, where I'm invited to DJ at a friend's birthday. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I haven't DJed in ages. On that note, there's gonna be a DJ stream on my alternative channel tomorrow. If anybody's interested, I'll gladly put the info in the chat. Just me goofing around, mixing some trance and acid music. So, anywho, to get back to the actual question, I'm trying. So long story short, the next tournament package is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen in roughly 2 weeks, because I don't want to start the package next week and then have... and after the Holland trip, I should add, I'm gonna take a few days off, so I'm probably away from Twitch for 7 to 8, 9 days, something like that. And I don't want the tournament package to begin before that absence and then carry, you know, have everybody waiting for 2 weeks or 1.5 weeks or whatever without anything happening. I'm on your Discord, GMEO. Yeah, I saw. Check out the staking channel and check the pinned posts there. There should be like a pin icon at the top, and that explains how I've been going about things so far. And Celavi93. First of all, yeah, again, welcome back to the channel. And I'll put the results in the channel. And they have been rather happy. So these are the results since, well, as it says, since September the 6th. I'll make up a new results tab thingy command for November going forward. And there will also be some more money being added, some more binds being added to the results as displayed there, because I'll be getting some rake and kickback from various sources in the next couple of days, in the next week or something. So expect that 117 buy-in number to go up a little. Gentleman raising us. Bangladesh is a gambling country, as far as I understand it. But still, we not... well, on this kind of board, we sometimes get raised with a draw, but not as often as on other board textures. So I'm fine giving it up. Awesome, GML. Looking forward to it. Taurus. Yeah, I'll talk to you on Discord later. And... give you a link and all that. Flop rather nice. In the tournament we have been folding a whole lot. With the King of Spades, I think we want to put a bet out here. Tournament folding this one, I believe. All blind, yep. Make that straight. Have the flush blocker. Pretty cool. take it down. Right, yeah, meow. It's a tournament package for now, because these are the tournaments I would be playing anyway, as I explained. Just selling action because people wanted to get in on the sweat. There will also be, and that's probably going to happen in like 3 to 4 weeks, I think. There will also be deals for individual tournaments for higher buy-ins. So as I said, right now I'm selling action tournaments I could play on my own, but there will be some tournaments coming up that I wouldn't play on my own. For example, somewhere around the $50 to maybe $100 buy-in range. And those are going to happen again because people ask me about it, and approach me and offer to express their interest in me playing those tournaments that I wouldn't be playing on my own. And there I would sell, more than 50% of my action. Especially in the $50 ones I wouldn't need to, but in the $100 ones I'd probably sell 75%. And that's going to be a separate thing entirely. I'll put more information out about that in case any of you is interested in that as it progresses, as it becomes a reality in the next couple of weeks. I do want to get a few more tournaments under my belt before I do that. Also study some more tournament-related material before I play more expensive tournaments. Psytrance? Psytrance, unfortunately, is a bit too busy for me, I always found. I have some Psytrance records in my old vinyl collection, but usually Psytrance was not quite my kind of thing. The music I really adored was things that Paul van Dyk used to mix. Like, his newer sets are not necessarily my thing. Well, that's a lie. I still like them, but like the sets he mixed up until like 2005, 6, he was always my idol in mixing, and subsequently I adore his music, like the tracks he produced, and the things he mixed in the set. So, hang on, let me give you the alternative channel. I'll also put a tweet out tomorrow when I mix on the other channel, because I don't want to, with possible copyright strikes and stuff, I don't want to risk this channel. So I have a different one, and that was nicely played by him. Well done, my friend. Have I missed anything in the chat? Ace King 9-7, man, make it a suit and I'd be very, very tempted here. So, Torres Submit about the link to the tournament packages. You can either, I'll send them to you after the stream on Discord, or you could just join the Discord server. And there is gonna be the staking channel. Oh, and in case you guys care, we have the home games tonight in 1.5 hours from now. One of them will be a pure free roll, as in it is a Play Miner tournament with an added prize pool of $5. And there's also going to be a real money tournament. Both of these tournaments also feature a bounty on my head of €1. I am looking to increase the prize pool in the future, but right now, playing PLO 50, PLO 20, I kind of need to watch it a little bit. Next time I move up, and should I stick around at PLO 50, I'll look to increase the prize pools a little bit. Right now, they're meant to make it a little bit more fun. Here, we're gonna let it go. Don't hear return to straight 3 ways. I mean, everybody kept checking, which is a good sign. Alright. Like, we're good there. And we have a hand in the tournament. What are the blinds like? So we're not gonna go for the pot size raises anymore. No joy, not really here. And Jack or King would have been fun. Take down a small one over here, by the way. Yeah, folding there. So what happened? This guy has a 6k stack, $15 in bounty. This guy has also 15, same situation, $15 and a 6k stack. We cover everybody. We're still the chip leader in this tournament. Awesome, Jimmy. Yeah, so tomorrow there'll be like various sets, I believe. For at some point I'm gonna. So I'm scheduled to mix like a 1 hour set, at least for now. And it might expand a little bit during next week's birthday party in the Netherlands. And so I'll probably practice the set tomorrow a little bit and then mix some other stuff outside of the 1 hour set. That's the plan. Probably depending on when my folks leave and I have free reign of the house and can crank up the volume. Probably gonna start around noon-ish German time. Blind versus blind opening, probably not full. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to. On the whole, this type of hand, not too much difference, I suspect. Holding now, however. I guess the counter argument for betting here would be that we don't have a single heart. Blind's gone up to 100. Since these guys have 26, 30 big blinds, we have 100. That'll be a nope. Nope. Pair, gutter, double flush draw. A reasonable turn. The tournament we completed. That queen, I mean, unless he has king queen or ace, king jack or ace queen specifically. I don't really see the issue. Get called, unless it's ace queen, we're good here always. Really? Alright. So in the tournament, be careful in subsequent streets, especially if this guy calls, but even if he doesn't. Block queens. Roman Heek! Good to see you here, sir. Thank you very much for the good lucks. Yeah, I started the day off a little bit hungover, but I must say streaming is a nice remedy for that. Seems to put me in a better spirit right away. Also helping the fact that we knocked out 2 people already in the tournament, tripled up our initial 3k stack. Gentleman comes over the top. Honestly, I haven't really paid much attention to this table. But with extra 4 big blinds in the middle. Clear-cut call, I'd say. Wow, okay, never mind. Okay. Anything going on for us there? I guess we have a gutter. A little bit of a blocker situation, but we are 3 ways. However, this might be fun. Sibylsman 83, thank you very much for the follow. Cheers. Get a quick call. What are we up against? Kings. Kings are drawing to 2 outs. Which sometimes get there. Fair enough. We had some nasty suckouts in the past ourselves, so not mad about it. Okay. Yes, this gentleman. That doesn't matter. Check, see if he wants to hang himself. If indeed that's what's happening. Oh wow, we flop massive in the tournament here. I don't care. Can run it twice. You know how this ends. He is down for it. First one we make the flush. Take it down. And second one we make the flush and take it down. I'm tempted to put a haha out there because that's what he did after we lost the pot against the 2-outer. But usually not my style. Take this one down. I like the lead. If we check, it's gonna get checked around so often because we block everything that can bet, basically. And der Alte in the channel as well. Cheers! Good to see you, der Alte. We're doing fine at the last tournament. So far, so good. And as der Alte is kindly pointing out, with the help of the Nightbot, the home games are happening a little later. I.e. 1.5 hours from now. Alright, 2 pair. In the meanwhile, there's something brewing in the tournament where suddenly we're surrounded by big stacks. What happened? Oh, a table change happened, I suspect. Okay. See a check to us. I think it's a decent spot to bet. Ugh. The rubbers run out. On the other hand, we might actually have some fold equity. We might get him out of the spot now. We do have a diamond. An ace-king without diamonds is gonna be hard-pressed to call at this point. And we avoid splitting with the ace-queen. I think it's fine. Here we needed to fold, right? Right, yeah. Yeah. Last tournament. And I'll do the payouts after the stream tonight. After the home games are over and I go on me break. I'll transfer all the monies. Except for, I believe you wanted me to keep him on the book, right? I believe somebody else did too. But I'll confirm with everybody. What I'll also do this time around is confirm the math before I send any money. It's not to get embarrassed like last time where I only paid 50%. Not intentionally, just because I was being stupid. And failed basic math. So nice to have some new faces on the channel. Civils-man, good to see you. The second out of 20 entrants. Total entrants 37, which means we're looking at 5 places being paid out right now. I suspect it'll go up to at least 6 or 7. And as always, in case you're not familiar with in case you're not familiar with the way bounty tournaments work on GG, we only get the bounty once the bubble bursts, and then they get taken out of the tournament, get put into your account. If you bust before the bubble bursts, the bounty goes to the guy who busts you, and he needs to reach the money in order to get the money, and so on and so on. Civils-man, 2 out of the river, we have the same strategy, NutRaisin. Yeah. Apparently we do indeed. So we came over top. It's not the best board for us. Also not the worst. And it's ace high. We have 3-bet. We're never checking here. And if we get raised, we're gonna phone a friend. I will probably fold. What the deuce? Play the first hand in an hour in this tournament and everybody goes crazy, huh? Alright. Ducks out a little. Well, actually quite a bit. The kings were decently ahead on that flop. Fair enough. In 10 for 225, yeah. Some potential there. boosting sizing into 2 peeps. Half pots. I'm not sure what hand I'd go with. I'd used to utilize that sizing. Heads up, I get it, yeah. This further gives us, adds an 8 to our sizable number of outs. Rainbow board, also nice. Continuous betting half. Alright. No joy whatsoever, huh? Them's the breaks. I think this is a spot to bluff. My man says a cool million for you. Yeah, I'll have that double checked. Noted. Der alte noted. But I'll double check it. I think we have to come over the top here. We've seen this guy's 3-betting range a little bit earlier. And of that we should be ahead. Yeah. Fine, I feel. Big stack folds, that's nice. He comes over the top, so we're gonna play a side pot. What's he gonna have? What's he gonna show up with this time around? This time around he does have aces. None of our flushes are pretty much, none of them are covered or blocked. Ooh. Come on. Such a nice start. All right. This is raise sizing. Had we called, the other guy would have been able to reopen the action. Would have led to the same conclusion. Holding pre, not an option. Not against that guy, at least. I'm trying to think if I should regret too much there. I think I should. Let me know what you guys think. Last time we 4-bet with the ace, king, jack, 9 single suited. Or 3-bet, I believe. Not saying that's bad, but it's you know, not at range. Not a 3-betting range. And this is, of course, absolutely wonderful. Wait a moment. What a massive flop for him. That's a good turn for us. And we fade a lot of stuff there. Wow. Snakebright! With the host, with 5 euros. Thank you very much, Snakebright, for the host. Cheers! Welcome over to the channel, everybody. My name is NutRaisin. This is what I do, playing PLO 20 and streaming it full time, basically. Well, not basically. No basically about it. It's what I do full time. Thank you very much, Snakebright. How did your stream go? Cheers for the good lucks, man. Yeah, how did it go? Shout out to Snakebright. Do check out his channel, everybody. He's a fellow poker player on Twitch. And runs a type ship on his channel. Good bloke. Am I mixing it up? But no, you're a poker player. Sorry, sometimes I get confused. I'm a little bit hungover. Check out your channel real quick so I can give you an appropriate shout out. No, see, I'm messing it up. And I have no idea what you do on Twitch. Well, that wasn't embarrassing at all. I think we've had that same incident before, Snakebite, didn't we? Oh well. You tell me what you do on Twitch. I'll write it down and make a custom command for you. See something? So we are playing PLO 20, PLO 25 on run it once as much as possible, and if there's not enough action there, we'll branch out to other sites as we're doing right now. Playing a little bit on Natural 8. Have some tournaments. Unfortunately, we just busted one. See, der Alte is much better informed than I am. What's your first stream, apparently? The embarrassing thing is that I'm sure we talked about it and you told me about it, Snakebite, but what with everything going on, I can only apologize for not remembering. We have a bunch of interesting spots. Everybody is steep, which is certainly helpful. Get back to that. And he now leads on the king, really? Well, we have to set, he probably has king 10. Okay. So here I'm betting because I have absolutely excellent blockers. We should get a lot of folds. Also have a spade blocker, which is kind of neat. Not to mention that we have 2 pair and the open ender ourselves. Not like we're bluffing with air. Only behind queens and queen jack, so it'll be a bet fold. Not getting bluffed here. Jack 10 is not raising. Woot! So, first of all, confirmed that you do play poker on your channel. Gotcha. And first session was going really crappy, but you managed to turn around winning a 400 BB pot in the end. That's awesome. Happy to hear. Ended up 150 BB, 1.5 buy-ins. That is nothing to sneeze at all. Very nice. How many, what do you play on your stream? And how many tables did you play? You play PLO as well? But I just checked your stream, I didn't see a video. I couldn't really tell myself. To everybody who came over and with Snakebrite's rate, and potentially to anyone else, we have the home games coming up in 1 hour and 13 minutes. One of them a Play Manor tournament, a real free roll, since I put up a prize pool of currently $5 on that one. Divvied up by the top 3 finishers. We're down to 3 players. Alright. Roughly breaking even right now, I suspect, across the board. Okay, down to heads up. I don't do heads up. At least not right now. Problems with the stream going black after reopening the HUD. Was gonna stream for longer, but it turned black. Okay. Not sure if it's related, but you might want to try running everything, including your HUD and your poker clients, as an admin, in case you stream on Windows. That helped me with a lot of issues. So let's step down a level and put up a PLO 10 table so we have some RIO action happening. 3 ways, not blocking anything from the board is going to be a check, and most likely, not most likely, is going to be a check fold. Like especially if this guy bets, this guy calls. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, by the way, we took 6th place in the Omaha Fest rake race. Wait, they're still displaying it? But it's not happening anymore, is it? Don't quote me on that call, I don't think it should be one. Just noticing it now. Yeah. Oh, they're playing a big one. What's happening? How did you win it? Just with queens? Really? Wow. You don't see that every day. So anywho, we placed 6th in that rake race for $160, which with today's conversion comes down to 143. I included that in the results command. And I'll start a new result command for this guy we raised. There's a lot of people will just call with that. Versus an under the gun open. I guess technically it's an MP open since one guy is missing, but anyhow. So yeah, I'm gonna start a new results command for November, and a few more binds are probably gonna be added to the current results command because there's some more rakeback coming our way next couple of days or next week. On an ace-high board, we are always c-betting. We could c-bet small, but nah. See the point in it. Very happy to take this one down. Now we have a straddler on table 4. That's also going to be fun. Here we got raised. Double suited jacks do not get folded on the button once you open. The ace deuce potentially an exception there. I have to check. That 10. That 9. With that Freudian slip, you can tell what I'm thinking about. The 10 making a 10 queen or something making a straight here. As soon as I hit the bet button, I was like, maybe I should be checking here. Not just because of the potential straight now, which we're not blocking by the way, but also King Jack. It's not unlikely to be out there. Now it's 10 more for 34. Draw really... I'm gonna let this go, you know what? If you get raised here. Doesn't matter what the river would be. We're not doing great against it. We're not doing great against anything that can raise there. No limit hold'em. So you're playing 3 tables, 25, no limit 25 zoom. Noted Snake Bright. And as in like actually noted. Gonna write that down and make a custom command for you later on. So don't get confused next time. Oh. The admin thingy is the problem. Yeah, that's probably it. Turned it on for everything. Solved basically all the problems I used to have. Top and bottom looks okay, you ask me. Further solidifying our lead, turning top and bottom into top 2. Not first blocker inconsequential with his stack size, and he folds anyway. So. Right, that Jack-Jack 8 deuce, which now we have in the triple suited variety, this one is gonna... It's usually gonna be a fold if you get raised, but with the extra money in the middle, probably makes enough of a difference. But let's check that earlier, Jack-Jack 8 deuce. There's a button open from our end, double suited jacks. Yeah, all the double suited jacks on the as long as you're the one opening the button, all of them get raised. Called a few get raised. The one with the ace queen down to the ace 7 double suited. I like the King's emote. A good one. Who's the straddler here? This guy, huh? Give him the straddling color. Nothing's gonna happen here. Checking here. What? Got a call? Hang on. Sorry about that. Ugh, Jesus, this is annoying. How can you offer pot limit and don't have a pot button? You know the click even didn't register? Oh well. This is taking way too long. And for me personally, I'm always a little bit more likely to assume it's a bluff when people take that long. But that got the job done. Phew. One down here, which we're gonna lead. Up here we get raised. Check 8-7-6. Still gonna be a call. Don't terribly mind the squeeze. Got our 2 backdoor flush draws. Money's gonna go in here. Not super excited about it, but it is what it is. He has both, no, 1 flush draw covered. Alright. I run it 3 times if you want, sir. Here. Down here, just show you. Ooh, first off, we put the board paired for the first one. That's a good turn for us. Nice. Wait, did we make a straight? Yeah, we make a straight flush on the second one. Take down the third one, 2 out of 3. I didn't catch what happened down here. I think we split it up by a stack. Yeah, certainly got lucky there a bit. The straight flush on the second one is nasty. Runner, straight flush too. Sorry about that. Quite nice. So, sorry about that. He bets. Still gonna raise it up. That jack. Well, we blocked the jack, so... Alright. Probably misplayed this all the way. No, yeah, we did. Yeah. I'd be smiling too, Kyle. Nice hand, nice hand. My own stupidity did me in there, and having been distracted for a minute or two didn't help. Anywho. Kings and nines. Sounds good. The Straddler still at it, and now has almost a full stack. Four ways. Gonna be a clear check and check fold, for that matter. Up here also a fine raising hand, which is gonna be a check fold or a fold. That's all she wrote there as well. But we have a nice hand on the straddling table. Honestly, a pretty shiny flop for it too. Don't have a spade, but you can't have it all. Up here, now what's happening? This guy raised us alright. Giving us a top pair is a decent start. What a run out. Good fault. In a splash pot, BBB extra in the middle, we catch a hand. I want to do one a squeeze here. On the whole, I think not this time around. That's of course absolutely wonderful. We called closing action, button opened, online called. And now we get to play, very likely gonna get to play a side pot against Lucky Fish, which also means we're gonna have to run it once. Running it multiple times doesn't work. When you multi-bay, no, we catch his money's in the middle as well, and he's just has a completely random hand. That's a pretty good flop for us, all things considered. First, nice turn. 82.5%. What's it gonna be? 100% is what it's gonna be in the end for a $30 pot. Shiny. The Hamsterman is back, bringing luck with you, Hamsterman. Good timing. Just upon your arrival, I took down that pot. And I was a little bit sneaky here as well. I certainly could have raised. Or the flop. And usually I do. I actually don't really know what's gotten into me here. More a thing for later position, not to raise. Wow, so he is never putting us on aces. Go for the pot as we would do with some blockers, I think. Yeah. Sluska, Art's Nut. Let's give the villain some horror suckers today. I'm all for it. I am all for it, Sluska. And unless Arzt is not some abbreviation in English that I'm not aware of, that translate to doctor. Dr. Nut, it would be in English. Arzt being the German word for, yeah, you guessed it, doctor. Nice hand over here. Hand to make Kippery despair. He's been talking about the hand where we 4-bet him with the hand like this for like 2 days now. It's hilarious. On the button, on the hole, nah, we're still gonna raise it up. I was gonna say in position, it's maybe not the worst idea to just call. On the other hand, as always, this plays way better multi-bay. Heads up, than multi-bay. Alright, he has 235 behind, getting it in. Or the side pot. Kings, nobody has any flush draw of us covered. And we flop a pair. And the flush draw, 55% 3 ways right now. This guy with the kings only 10%. That a 4? That's an accent card. 50% still on the turn. Still loser though. Including the side part. Sad story. Oh well. I mean, if everybody keeps checking here, we have kings blocked as well. It's definitely adventurous betting into 4 peeps. See how it works out for us. Works out well enough. One BB extra in the middle. Flop a gutter, overcards. Nothing, basically. Yep. Okay. Okay. Would have loved to play it, but nah. Kind of interesting over here. We blocked something like Queen 7. We have a flush draw now ourselves. But we are 4 ways, so I'm a little bit tempted to go for an overly optimistic c-bet. So I thought better about it this time. Okay. All this one. No, I did. I've almost jumped for joy here because I thought I had it, but he indeed did have that straight. Now, I don't call it habitually. Every once in a while. Figured why not go for your hero call. Maybe in a spot where I don't have 2 hearts would be a little bit better. Oh well, nice hand for this guy. Hoofatronic! Things are pretty shiny. Good to see you back. Yeah, things are going well. The tournament package is over with for a decent profit, like 4x the buy-ins. Close, almost, like 3.95x the buy-ins, and we made a profit. And the cash games have been going well. Everything is shiny. I hope the same is true on your end. I've seen you at the tables a lot. Only trouble is that he's just seen us make a very thin call. Like, he's not betting jacks queens now, I suspect. Again, we blocked a misdraw. I don't know, man. Indonesia. Gambling country, let's see. Not this time, my friend. Not this time. See, the blind squirrel every once in a while does find a nut. Let's watch this, where we get to squeeze. That'll be fun. The 4-bit and you and me winning this jackpot doesn't make him a happy camper. Hell no, it doesn't. I suspect I'm a... Hoofatronic, I keep mentioning it every time somebody resubs, and you have been resubscribing. I have been subscribing and now resubscribing for 4 months in total. Couldn't have said it any better myself. How time flies indeed, man. Thank you very, very much. Wow, we're doing nice, especially against this guy. How about a sexy 9? Ooh, that's bad. So I have no idea what's happening here with side pots or anything. Still need to make a pair forward. So we make a straight. No, he makes a flush, so he wins. Do we get any money back? Everybody wins, huh? We. What? I have absolutely no idea what just happened. I'll take a look at the hand history in a moment. First of all, Hoofatronic, thank you very much again for the 4-month resub. That is making my day. Which started off as being a little bit hungover, so thank you very much for that. Lifting my spirits to no small extent. How time flies indeed. And the Hamsterman, knowing what time it is. We always do when the Hamsterman is here. Time to go nuts and deep. Let's do that just in this hand. Alright, here's a pair, we are ahead. Makes 2 pair with a 9, we gain additional outs. Love the Hamsterman shoutout, I do too. It has become a staple of this channel. This guy is probably pondering whether he should take insurance. If you ever play in this network, do not even think about it. Do not take the insurance. Shazamming it up there a little bit. So what the hell happened on table 6? How did we get money? Did we make a straight flush in the end? Or no, we would have made a bonus for that. Can I make this one this window any smaller? No, I can't. I'll figure it out and then I'll try to put it in view. Although you guys probably already know. No, we made the king high flush, this guy. Else. And I guess now it would be interesting to know what the starting stacks were, which I can't figure out. And that's probably the reason why we're taking, took so much money down there. How much did we go all in for? Hang on. Up. We raised to 19. And 25. So we started the hand out with a stack. Standard stack, like a couple of cents more. I guess it must have been a matter of stack sizes. That whoever was ahead of us, the guy with the nut flush and the guy with the full house, had really low stacks, and we were playing a big side pot against the guy with the queen high flush. Okay. Futronic, it's a pleasure. Now stop 3-betting me. Rest assured, Hoofatronic, I have never once targeted you, like done anything like, oh, it's Hoofatronic, I'm gonna do this and that, because it's Hoofatronic. Yeah, I'm actually not aware of any special dynamic between the two of us, where, do we have any notes on you? Kinda doubt it, to be honest. Let me see, Hoofatronic, you're over here. No! I have no note on you. So it's not personal if I 3-bet you. And Delta, thank you for the nice call. Cheers. I guess it's 1 for 2. The call before that turned out to be the wrong one. Stushy! Thanks for the good luck, Stushy. Cheers! We got a bunch of spots. First of all, here's one where we're gonna raise. Here we raised it up pre. That's a fine situation to c-bet in. On here we take one down, okay. That's 7. Gives us the nut flush, and given the SPR, not checking here. Did not get called at PLO 10, I believe. Did we? I guess he has it, huh? No, we didn't get called on PLO 10 with the nuts. No! Oh, damn. Let's catch the one out, huh? Yeah, there's no getting away from this at this point. Against the straight, we're doing fine. Against the 5s, we're pretty much dead. And that's about it. Nice hand, sir. Nice hand. Good thing it was relatively short. So, sorry, here. We... Okay. The Straddlers, by the way, is still at the table and still active. We do take it down there. This seems to be a splendid opportunity to check. This seems to be a splendid opportunity to check race. So we have a pair, we have blockers, we face a pot-sized bet. Ugh. Indonesian gentleman again. We face a raise, money's gonna go in. Gonna call against Indonesia, and he has queens. Yeah, unfortunately. That not only makes sense, but it's also bad news. And here we make the flush. Second nuts at this point. That was an unusual sizing, at least for me in these situations. Looking for a crying call. Nope. Ufatronic saying, I have an old luck box. Yeah, that's I deserve that too. Ever since I joined Natural 8, I've been running over EV like my... Actually, you can see it in the graph and with the results command that my actual results are not only over my EV results, but whereas my EV has some plateaus and some break-even stretches, my actual results basically only go up. It's nuts, of course. Running hot is what I'm trying to say. No denying that. What's at NU? NU, I mean. This is some internet slang you young kids use these days that I'm not familiar with. Wait, if any time zone changes, doesn't mean that the home games now start earlier, does it? Let me check. No. Sketch to start in 28 minutes, including that one free roll. If I can figure out how we're doing on Natural 8. $60, 100, 140, 5. I have to do that loud, I'm sorry. 100, so roughly 200. Now at this point it would certainly help to know how much I started the day with. I believe we're breaking even on Natural 8. Considered. With the 8 and the king in my hand, I'm gonna raise this up. Not blocking my own outs, have a gutter myself. Somebody comes over the top, we're running it. Wait, you're ahead here? How's that possible? Okay. Only a call has to be good news, right? Doesn't make a lick of a difference unless he has aces. It's not impossible. Can't quite figure out what aces he would show up with here. Nice slow play. Earned him another bind from us, so we're losing it. Run it once and PLO 10. We're down. Actually, in terms of PLO 20 binds, we're down a little bit. Almost 2 total. More straddling. Alright, so we flop a whole lot of nothing with the draw. Helps. On the straddling table, I decided to basically just call. Flop some potential there. A bit torn on betting. Down. Checks really quickly once a spade hits. You can get an ace-king out of it. Something is going on with my vape. Getting enough air, and I'm kind of pissing me off because I just bought the attachment for it like 2 months ago. Magic 10 strong enough. Drive safely, der Alter. Time to drive despicable me number 2 to handball practice. Alright, at this point, giving up. See if the straddler finally puts it in. Very nice check high rundown. Don't mind getting raised, and that's a decent port. We ain't folding if he puts it in. Against a guy this short, we don't have an open folding range. No clue why it's not getting enough air either, that vape. Definitely annoying. Alright, we'll just call. I guess we could min raise, hoping he comes over the top then. Absolutely no need to bet. However, if he would have led, I probably would have raised right away. Ten eight 5 double suited. Oof. Concurrentas! Hey, welcome to the channel, mate. Traffic always like this? No. So PLO 10, usually at starting around this time, maybe a little bit earlier, and usually for most of the evening, there is plenty of PLO 10 going on. PLO 50 is almost always happening with decent numbers. Somewhere between, decent numbers, I mean somewhere between 20 and like mid upper 40s at around this time and later. And PLO 50 also happening already during the afternoons. PLO 20, however, is like the red-headed stepchild of Run It Once. A lot of people either play PLO 10 or PLO 50, it seems. And for PLO 20, I need to table start a lot, which is also why I am playing on a second side. In this case, Natural 8, and not just Run It Once. That being said, it's not unusual that the weekends are the weakest days for Run It Once. I think it has to do with them not having tournaments, people playing tournaments on other sites and then sticking around for the cash games, if they do play them at all, on those sites and not, multi-site, not playing multiple sites at the same time. That has to be it, because during the weekdays, traffic is stronger than during the weekends right now. I think it's safe to say. So the short answer is weekends usually a little bit weaker, the traffic, and PLO 50 normally with plenty of players and plenty of tables. Starting in the early-ish, mid-ish afternoon, no, usually. At least it's all I know about, because I sleep in the morning. Don't know if there's any traffic at PLO 50 in the mornings or at noon. One for each of you. Nuts! Deep indeed. Let's hope. Haven't had a big pot in a while, have we? My guess would be Korean Boy is really strong here if he just calls. Trying to lure first blood into the pot. Maybe I'm wrong. That's the quads, so sick, right? No? So he was strong, yeah. Okay. And takes it down. Not without a speech. The so sick takedown. I don't know, man. Maybe a small raise. Although, would help. We would clean up some equity, like from a higher flush draw, maybe. On the other hand, it really sucks if we get raised. No, we don't have any relevant blockers, at least none to the high straight. Everybody checks. This guy has to fold a lot because he has him behind. Him we get out often enough, hopefully, and we do. And if we don't, we either might have the best hand or can improve. Tiny. The good old open limp out of the Czech Republic. How's that for a nasty board for aces? Ugh. Good for you, my friend. Ufutronic yawn, so that at the moment you are the side, or what is? Color me confused. Ook, I see. One of those spells where you just get dealt crap in big amounts. Meh. Hang in there, it'll turn around. That's a 7. Do we squeeze here with this? I'd love to, but at this point... I think we have to let it go. Let's assume Hoovertronic calls or folds. What do we do? It doesn't matter that we would have flopped the queen. So the Jack 7 is just a call. 10-9, 10-8, Jack 10. All of these are raises and raise calls. That would have been us. But would have, should have, could have. Woof! Man. Again, not that it makes any difference what comes after you make the fold, but that's still heartwarming in a way. Get validated by the dealer by that river. Nice hand, Hoovertronic. I'm gonna call you, but because I'm not so convinced that he would lead out the nuts, would he? Turns out he would. Be a note. Up here. Ugh, man. The blocker call, maybe not so exciting. Took a note on him leading for pot. "20 minutes till the home games kick off." If you're a player with us, put !home game in the chat, and there you'll find all the details and how to join the home game club on Stars. Out of position, just checking this. Alright. Raceman got fold, yeah, right. As it turns out. It really was. Cheers. Just scrolling up to figure out if you were here before. No! Welcome to the channel! Welcome back to the channel, Raceman. Nice to see you back. Take that one down. I know, Concurrentas, I know, and I hate it. I guess if they bring like a PLO Zoom, it would help offset it, but right now their thinking is that you're limited to 4 tables of any given game type. But if you wanted to, I could, you know, play 4 PLO tables and play 4 no limit tables, which of course is not gonna happen, since no limit doesn't do anything to me or for me. So that blows. I wish they had at least chosen 6. 4 is too low in my mind. Go for the bluff here after having called the flop. The turn. Flop was check check. Took it down on table 3 with the queen 10. On the queen 10, whatever it was, queen 10 6 board. Yeah, Concurrentas, I have that lingering hope that they might go back on that in the future once they notice that way fewer tables are gonna be open. Or at least change the number a little bit, move it up to like 6 or 8 tables. Which is true pity, because when I don't stream, I usually play on 9 tables. Sometimes try 12, but that's a bit much. It's still doable, but they play very ABC. Find a new table. We block the king is quite heavily. Block ace king, queen, king queen, king jack. Didn't mind to give it one shot. It called by the really tight player. So we'll check behind for now. And check it down. Nice. He's sitting there like, oh damn it, why didn't I bet? Would have taken it down. Which is of course completely true. He would have. Not much cooking there. But down here we get aces. Long time no see, my friends. Oh, he's a re-raise. Suits me fine, sir. You put it in. Here we river nicely. Flop and check check. Turn. Call the bet. And 50-50 flipping here. That put us ahead quite a bit, it looks like. 72. Make it 0%. Take it down on table 2, however. At least I think we did. Yeah, did not get called either. Calling you on the button seems fine. And we have a suit. The pair perfectly connected to the one remaining side card. That settles that. We're never winning this one. the ace, king deuce at PLO 10. And here... 6 in our hand. Let's go for the c-bet. Three ways. Sounds like a good spot to check. Over here, oh, PLO 20 is kicking off on run at once. That's neat. Everybody checking. Let's bet. Down. We split up with another pair of kings. All right. I think that's good enough to raise if he opens. If he limps, I think we'll still... Yeah, we'll still go for the raise. In a few minutes, this stream will change from being cash game heavy to being tournament heavy, because the home games are upon us in a few minutes. 9 minutes to be exact. And then the cash games will take a backseat for the remainder of the stream. After which I'm gonna go on my dinner break. Probably be like in 2 hours from now or something like that. And then more stream. Well, not entirely sure if there's gonna be a nightly stream tonight. I have to say. Get that fold. Ooh. Fine hand. His turn. He only bet half pots, allowing me to call. Up the flush here. Not going for 3 streets. Take this one down. Sorry, flop the flush here. Okay, I clicked the wrong button. Take it down. What's this gonna be then? Is king 5-6 gonna be a fold? Yeah, with these suits. Make the suits different. I would actually still have to look it up. Really, 4 tables? What is it with these sides? Yeah, oh, you hadn't heard of Photronic? Yeah, they're protecting their recreationals. Is what they answer to people asking that question. How the hell? Yet a gutter and jacks? I mean, not sure what this guy was doing either, but that's a different story. What did he have before taking out? Looks like a min raise going on here. Let's not have any of that. So this guy had the king, jack, 8-7 single suited. That's not a 3-betting hand, my friend. At least not as far as... Wait, where's the right button? Here. Not as far as I understand matters. Okay. Not convinced we fold here with a club in our hand. Actually, think we won't. Doesn't come to it. Ugh. Well done. I twist my head, those 9s do look like 6s. Probably a tough sell. The Glory Man arriving just in time for the home games. Good to see you, Glory. 5 minutes. Personally, I'm a bit hungover, or at least I used to be, but the stream started off very nicely. Initial deep run in the tournament, and somebody making my day even nicer by dropping some bits, strangely enough. And yeah, good things happen, putting me in an excellent mood, and now I'm looking forward to the home games. Do I have a leading range on this board? C-betting range, I guess. Late position, yeah, probably. Hello, hello, hello. Hello indeed. So I think right now we're down a little bit, not much, like a buy-in or two. Yeah, sounds about right. Actually, no, that's on natural 8. In total, we're probably down 3, 4-ish buy-ins. Still ain't horrible. Also not horrible. Just gonna call it such a dry board. I really don't have many draws if I raise, so I suspect we get a lot of folds. What's are pretty good. Let's hope he has an overpair. No. He's showing up with queens or kings here. I'm gonna be mad. King 10, 7, 7. Okay, you're excused. Madness prevented. Phew. Oh. Reminds me, we need to make some room on the screen, right? Decent turn. Speaking of good things happening, do I have it? With a 5-month resub. Cheers, man. Thank you very much, do I have it? Thank you very much. That's a nice thing indeed. 5 months, huh? Wow. Thanks, man. Or lady. Doesn't pay to assume these things. So, the Playmana tournament is gonna be featured... let me move some tables around. Playmana tournament in table spot 1. We also are 5 ways in the real mana tournament. Shazam! So I'm at risk twice for a bounty. Start off with a decent starting hand. No joy on the flop, however. No deal off. Let's see, this way you should still be able to see the blinds. Yeah, that's good. The real money tournament here in slot 2. And Gloryman asking, who is up for some cash games? That's indeed a good question. Be curious myself. Let me, in preparation, start my poker tracker. So should it come to a cash game, we are prepared. What's happening? Damn it, now I forgot the preflop action here. In the play money, we flop the top pair, backdoor flush draw, and the open ender. Take this one down, that's very sweet. With a decent river, that 3. Oh, Ian Leal on the table as well. Good to see you there, Ian Leal. Nice to see you in the tournament. Cheers. Getting all the aces, huh? Alright. So, about them cash games, Gloryman, let's see. So I sat down on the cash games as well. If you want to play some PLO 2 with us, then... Ah, that was too large. That was way too large. Now we're gonna check behind. Right, if you want to play some PLO 2 with us, please do so. There's a table open in the home game. Navigate to the home game tab, home game thingy on stars, and you'll see the cash game table. Speaking of cash games, PLO 20 broke. Too bad. It's been a good game. Oh right, I don't need a hut in the tournaments. Duh. Not necessarily the board we were hoping for. Sorry, almost done arranging everything. Right, let's play some more poker. So, probably neglected to say it earlier, welcome everybody to the home games. Good luck to all of you. Looks like we have 20 entries. In the play money, we have 5 entries in the real money. Nice. So, what are we gonna do with this then? We do have those second nuts. Into play money. I think I want to see a turn with the backdoor flush draw the gutter. Backdoor flush draws, plural. That part is important. Alright. Do take it down with the second nuts there. Still, well, of course we don't have any notes on how Still plays. Yelil saying, nice to see you too. Cheers. Let this one go, and here we check the flop. With the nuts. Gonna raise it up a tiny bit. How about that? How about it? Beep my T. Oh, it's actually Bep my... whatever. I started calling you Beep. Let me know if you mind. Just rolls off the tongue better than Bep. Guess I could go with T666, but that's a mouthful as well. The nuts stay absolutely nutty. It's a sight for sore eyes indeed. Get that call, we're never splitting. Looks like late rec. Is late rec over already? Really? No. Late rec is 10 minutes now. It used to be 5 in the beginning for some reason. Folding this to raise. And no mistake. Not blocking anything at all. Just gonna check. He cut there on the river. Bep or Beep took it down with a min raise on the flop or turn. We lost the first player, Legends Killer, and a name I haven't seen before, Gameplay 8608. Both have just been knocked out. Stushy, you're in the home game. That's excellent. Good luck to you as well, sir. May you run deep and pure. Probably trying to get away from my cash game advertisement. Well, I'm still waiting. There's the Glory Man and I sitting in on a PLO 2 cash game table in the home game club. If you want to join us, please do so. In the wait, what are we watching? We're watching this. Let's keep watching then. We block anything? Yeah, a little bit actually. Okay, for a quick excursion to a cash game table, where we have a pair, flush draw, and a backdoor flush draw, means I do want to see a turn. Not the worst one to roll off there. Hmm. Pretty nice. Call? Let's not split it. Nice, nice. Actually I neglected to verbalize it. I did put him on a set of kings with out of flush draw. And he bets the turn for pot. Make two pair of Vintels all in somehow. Guess he took a bad beat or didn't manage to observe. And get some chips back, nice. You received all in the play money. And looks like Bracerman, right? Right. See, Bracerman, I don't have to drink today. I remembered it was you. Bracerman doubling up there. Not a knockout, however, was it? No. Oh, it's BB, so AMTT is now on life support here. Wonder if we should have a call. Closing the action, probably. It's convincing, giving us the middle set. Various backdoor straights. Really didn't count on everybody checking here. Alright. Gloryman still insisting on trying to burn money. But gets the flush there. Can't argue with success. Speaking of which, down here, this guy bet 2 streets. We had to call both of them. Take it down. Tough to get called there. And looks like we knocked AMTT out, who has at the very least, cashed in a lot of tournaments recently. I remember he's been a staple when it comes to me transferring money. His name came up basically every time. Gloryman targeting me there, as by his own admission. Losing play, but I just wanted to punish NutNut. Fair enough. I can take it. Oh wait, I think we were watching this one, right? Need to switch away. Down here, we open on the button, get raise. This is a hand we're certainly calling. And Brazil. Trouble if you call here, we need to call down a lot on many turns. It's on enough turns. Alright. Ooh, big pot here. The nut flush versus a rivet straight. Wow. deployment. Stop bum hunting. Blocking anything? We'll never know. We have something happening here, so we're gonna call. Flush draw, that's nice. No decision has been reached here. Now Sill, or the Bracerman if you will, let it default. Yep, calling once more. Not very helpful. Down here. Should be good, right? Or splitting. Nice. That was a very brave seabed on a turn, sir. Don't quite get it. Oh, that's a bluff. I mean, I guess it's fine. Yeah, sure. I do that too sometimes. Get raised here with the ace-jack 4-4 by Brazil. Wow, that's just... Here we're gonna fold, of course. Just big pots happening. Although he did bet really small, so I took one off and we rivered a set. Turned a set, sorry. Here. Well, we ain't folding. No stress possible. We don't block spades, which is a pity, but we've come this far, like, we're not calling the turn to fold now, I think. It's a happy player from Brazil. Who has it? Certainly noted his 3-betting range. Klurman Pro Money Burner. Well, not if it works out. As I keep saying, I can't argue with success. Next, take it down. A pretty loose call, but it worked out. Wait. Oh, it wasn't a loose call because you made a full house. I didn't see that part. But you filled up in the end. Bep, or beep. And a straight. By the looks of it. I can probably figure out how good or bad we're doing on natural 8 now, since there's only 3 tables open. Should be able to do that math. 5... 90... 128... Misclicked here. We're still breaking even on natural 8. We're down a little bit on run at ones. Not much though. So we're down like 30 euros for the day. For now, fair enough. Down here. Alright. Ooh, get to make quads twice, huh? On a misclicked on the misclick table we flop something. Also flop something here where we're gonna check. Gonna raise this up. Holding here. Get that call. Money's gonna go in. Either by us calling or by us putting it in. Get snap called. And here we want to fold, I believe. 3 ways. Let's run it 3 times. Yeah, sure, or sure. I mean, we can make quads twice. Which would, okay, we would have gotten the bonus. But still, I kind of felt a little bit nitty there. Not quite sure why, actually. Get punished a 3rd time in 2 days. Where we came across the same spot where I was like, you know, I should run it once because I could make quads. And get almost a buy-in, in, or at least half a buy-in in high-end bonus money. And decided against it those 3 times and got the quads every single time. But also Shazam! We took it down 3 out of 3. For a buy-in. Should put us really close to break even across sides for the day. 18 remaining in the play money. We're placed in 13th place right now. Have a set under the gun. Doesn't show up with the 5-4 here very often at all. Really? Still winning that, huh? Alright. Ain't complaining. Huge pot here. Who takes it down? Jujin doubling up. Leaving Vinto a little bit on the ropes there. And we got some fun spots ourselves. We got this one where we're gonna lead. I can manage to click the button at least. And got a fun one here. A complete wrap. Sure. Down here, that 9 turning might be a problem every once in a while. Oh, wait. Oh, God Lord, I misread my hand. I thought I had a set of deuces in my hand. A pair of deuces. Oh, holy hell. Now we're just gonna check it then. Here we take one. Well, what's done is done. We do take it down, get saved by the bell. Phew! Here we have the nuts and get to check raise this gentleman once more. This is getting a little bit stupid because now we have the nut flush draw and the gutter. The only one pair. Alright. He did flop it, alright. It's a decent pot happening here. Oh, there was a... Beb asked if I play PLO at all. And people told him that in fact I do. Hope he has aces, can't let go. Maybe an ace-5, that would be awesome. Then top rack. Well, I'm flattered. I would never call myself a top rack, but I'm flattered. Take it at face value. It's very nice of you. So I think in the play money, our call on the turn was a little bit stupid with only one pair. Here we have, what do we have? Middle pair and a wrap, certainly checking. Pretty multi-way, like as multi-way as it gets. This situation. Gloryman with a 3-1 chip lead here, it looks like. We ain't folding, that much is for certain. Okay, I see you fold now, future. Is there anything in the chat earlier? Oh. Three ways. We blocked the straight draws quite a bit, but no diamond in our hand. I think we're gonna check for now. We do have a double gutter ourselves. That's an awesome turn. No check raise allowed. Alright. No. I was hoping he called down with the king high, queen high flush, straight. Probably worth a check. If he wants to bluff a missed diamond draw, which we weren't blocking at all. In retrospective, that sounds decent to me. But too late for that. No need to bloat up the pot. Just gonna limp and limp call. Flop a pair in the gutter. No spades. Yeah, gets his bet sizing. Probably one of Gloryman's weird bluffs, but the runouts are really not favorable on this kind of board. In case you have noticed, I just always assume that Gloryman is bluffing. Often enough, rightly so. Would go for the limp. See another check, we might want to bet this. Oh. And I think also this would have made a fine limp. Right. Yeah. That king we could certainly do without. Now the money's gonna go in. Our end. Down here we flop. pretty okay. Bounty at risk. But right now we don't have to pay it. Turn trips with the second best kicker. Take it down. So we check to the Gloryman if the and we'll take it from there. How about that for a start? Actually see a checker, yeah. If I really hope Beb folds now. He doesn't. I'm in a really stupid spot. Ugh, damn it. Stupid spot confirmed, man. What do we do now? I have to go. Good fold by us, I'd say. Nice hand. Taking this one down. We are! That's unexpected on a paired board. Strahilius! Let's learn some PLO. Good luck on the grind. This, first of all, appreciate you being back at the channel and saying that. Cheers! I like hearing that you think you can take home something from this channel. Only caveat being that right now it's the home game stream, and so the cash game's kind of in the background a little bit. I will try to, you know, verbalize my thoughts as much as I can, as I usually do. This, for example, not suited to the ace. So this guy's pretty nutty. Leave it be. Oh, we saw an all-in here, but no, not an all-in. Just a big pot. Okay. That's a good pot, I'd say. Good flop. See, now I'm messing up my terms. Take it down. Limping here. Just thinking about if I should limp this, kinda leaning towards no. And subsequently shouldn't play it either. Many ace queen double suited part is nice. It's just that the 3 and the deuce is not doing much for us on almost all boards. Here it's a straight against a flop trips. And thank you very much for the good luck, Strahilius. Am I pronouncing this somewhat right? You know that our showdown value is limited, and we block 10-8 and ace, and the yeah, the king high and the 10 high flush draw, straight draw. I'm all over the place now. Jesus, what just happened? More tea probably. Well, often enough that is the answer. That'll be a check raise. Yeah. Could have been a lead too. Oh, we're in the top 3 already, so first place finisher takes home the money in the real money. Tony Warriors, good to see you. Now, do I have a command for you? Let me see. Or do I still need to give you a regular old boring shout out? Let me see. Ah, sad face. Still have to give you that boring shout out. Good to see you, Tony Warriors. Tony Warriors is a member of the mixed game movement on Twitch. Plays mixed games, among other things. And has a very, very fine channel. I encourage you to check him out. Excellent streamer. Now, I tend to get confused sometimes with my streamers, so let me double check that is indeed correct what I've been just telling you. In the meanwhile, let's take a quick excursion to this one where we have a top pair blocked, subsequently top set blocked, and have the nut flush. Draw, that is. Alright, you're a member of the mixed game movement. I got that part right. It's quite a nasty turn as far as turns. Well, actually... yeah, we'll check it. We're not folding. Quite nice. I'll go with the pot as we would with our bluffs there. So, note to self and action note taken. Make a custom shoutout command for Tony Warriors. Good seeing you here. How have the streams been going recently, Tony? In the real money, we are in second place now, chip-wise. Still a long way to go. And we don't flop anything, really. So, easy let go. Here, easy call, where we are in last place out of 14 players remaining in the play money. Top 3 get paid, and I'm very keen on saving my bounty, I'm not gonna lie. Gonna be tough. However, need some double ups. I'd love for him to come over to... How about you come over the top? Vote call. We'll take it from there. That'll be vote. That'll work too. Never mind. Suit me just fine. However, there's gonna be a small tank here. What to do? What to do? Oh, the brutality of it all. Let's consider. Okay, we bet. Yeah, fat chance of that working. Unless he has a queen, of course. They play money. Ju Jin is the chip leader right now, sitting. What's happening here? The Gloryman taking it down, and we are heads up in the real money. Wow. Duh. What's with the limping here with this hand? Just a straight up fold. Excuse me. Yeah. It'll have to be a fold. Bit unfortunate. Don't change much, does it? Gloryman poised to take down a $10 prize for $2.20 buy-in here. Ooh, big one happening here, and looks like Ju Jin solidifying his chip lead by quite a bit. And we're on life support in both tournaments. At least we made it to heads up here. See if we can save the bounty. No idea how to play 10 BB deep. I have a little bit of an idea. Of course, that stems from my short-stacking days when there weren't any ICM considerations. But seeing how short we are, it doesn't really come into play right now. So, gonna pot it. Actually, just slice down a bit. Blocking straight draws, having the flush draw. Not too worried about many turn cards here, except for, of course, a king or an ace. Alright, we flopped the nuts. And here we... gonna get it in, I think. Good call and still fold, that is a decent option. Here we go all in, and we're flipping right now. No heart, don't end it right away. It does end it right away. Shazam! Oh, actually, anti-Shazam. Shazam for Ju Jin! Ju Jin taking down the bounty. Need to take a... note on that. So here, money is gonna go in, naturally. A little bit ahead. Good turn for us. No! Nice hand. Gloryman taking it down. So Glory taking down the bounty. Well played, Gloryman. Deserved win. You're raising us, sir. You're raising us, but I have the nuts blocked. Alright. I have the gutter myself, too, so... without the gutter, probably fold another turn now. I suspect I hope we split it up. Yeah. Yeah, big surprise that he had it. Right, need to take notes. Gloryman. And then we have Ju Jin, right? Ju Jin. 23. Yeah, well played, everybody. Congrats on earning the bounties. And congrats to you, Gloryman, again. for winning the real money tournament. Well done. So you do have those aces, huh? Let this go. I'm not gonna draw to the one out. 80% VP player from, where are you from, sir? Bulgaria. Are aware of any country specific reads? Generally speaking, the former Eastern Bloc. Would you have made the quads? No. Former Eastern Bloc, more than tighter end, I'd say. It's a very broad generalization. Yeah, do I have it, guy? Big fish, always in lurk mode. So, I put up both of the play manager tables now. We can follow that. Pot here, Gloryman, Lev, and Vertinsky involved. Remember all of these names. We could turn that. Not quite sure what hand you mean, but I do remember having had some nice turns recently. And in progress on table 1. On the real money table, nothing's happening for us currently. Except that we are now, at the very least, breaking even for the day. Yeah, more than. Yeah. It's nice. Good start to the month. Not starting in the red. See, and I'm always still tempted to see if what cards I would have had and what I would be blocking. Which of course doesn't work now. Okay. Acceptable. Two pairs, nice backup to have. Can draw out in case we're behind. The min raise, really? I don't mind getting raised, just the mid raise is kind of floating my mind a little bit. Come on, punish him, dealer, punish him. Into jack, no? That's the guy from earlier. You know what? We're gonna look him up. I'm just curious what his range is here. If it had been that guy, I would have folded. Oh, it is the nuts. Alright. So, I'm very happy with the fold we made against him. It isn't the same guy. It's just from the same country. Coincidence. Damn it. I could have saved. Sorry. I thought it was the same guy here as here. Oh well. Strahelios, I do play. I recently started playing more tournaments. And I'm selling action for them as well. And currently, I sold action on a. So yes, is the short answer. I played a $11 buy-ins currently. Sometimes play the $22 buy-in that's running once a day as well. So I played a PLO Bounty tournaments. All the other ones, the Omaholic, smaller non-bounty tournaments, are just too small. The $5 buy-in, make it 10, I'd be in there. So yes, I started playing them to quite decent success. Matter of fact, the last package I put together was for 10 tournaments, 10 of the $11 bounty tournaments, so total $110, $111 buy-in. and profited, cashed $426. Which incidentally, I'm gonna transfer in the break. The winnings. So yeah, and I'll be playing more tournaments in the future, in the immediate future, and even more tournaments down the road. So they're gonna become a bigger and bigger role in the channel. This one down, that's quite nice. And right now I'm selling action tournaments that I would be playing anyway, so that I can well afford. In the future, I'll also, because people again asked me about it, I'll also play some one-off tournaments, or maybe even have them happen regularly, a couple of times a month, where I should have raised here, because I have a tough time filling up. I don't have a single diamond, should have raised the flop. Anywho, there's also going to be bigger tournament buyings, bigger buy-in tournaments happening soon-ish. I'd guess in 3-4 weeks. Everybody had kings, huh? Oh, he found a call. I'll never know. Can I get him leading? Sure. Why not give it a shot? But him calling? What? Back in with the tournaments, where Bracerman is still in the mix, for example. And we still have, how many runners do we still have in the tournament? 10. All right. So since it's right now not possible to download hand histories yet from, well, there's a big one happening here, from GG, which will happen, I think on the next update, November 4th, 4 days from now, 3 days from now, we will get downloadable hand histories. As soon as I can import these, I can also tell you how I did in the tournaments on the whole. Because I'm decently in profit, I'm dying to find out how much. The Bracerman taking home some chips, that's very nice to see. Not that I'm actively rooting against anybody. Nice to see the Bracerman still in here. 2 sit-outs on this table, huh? Sitting out from the start, looks like it. Yeah. Absolutely nothing going on any cash game table for us. The tournaments are super soft for Helios. They really are, yeah. It's like playing 10 years ago. Super bad at Oman and still have great return of investment in those. Yeah. And that's not only true for the tournaments on GG. Any tournament I've played on any website. I've played on Stars, Microgaming, Party, and GG now, I believe. They're all soft. Like, I've never seen so much limping and min raising and shenanigans like these happening. It boggles the mind. So for all of you watching, Perix! With a raid of 13, wow! Welcome over to the channel, everybody. Thank you very much for the raid, Perix. Yeah, welcome over to the channel. My name is NutRaisin, and I play PLO 20 or 25. I do it that and streaming I do full time. I'm here 5-6 days a week, normally. And yeah, pleasure to have you here. The 4-card magic is what it's all about. Right now we have the home games happening as well. And Sidegasm coming over with the raid and taking care of the shoutout. That's very nice of you, Sidegasm. Thank you for that. What do we do here? 3 ways. I am a bit tempted to bet, because we do have that deuce, we do have that 7 blocking draws. Not blocking sets or, you know, rundowns that make 2 pair. For pot size, we let it go. Over here, we squeeze before the flop, which is alright and dandy. And flopped a gutter and a flush draw. Sidegasm, thank you very much for the good lucks, man. Lady, not man in that case. Erix, thank you very much for the good lucks. How was your stream, man? I need to check out your channel. Let me see what your channel is all about right now. In the meanwhile, what it's all about here is having the draw to the second nut flush and the top set. We do take Devon down. That's super, super nice. So consider yourself followed, Perix, and I'll have to see what you're doing on your channel. This right here. Yeah, it's fine. Over here, nothing has been decided. So it looks like you play micro stakes no limit, right? You're from Slovenia, but you stream in English? Question mark? Well, definitely if you followed, and next time you're on, I'll be happy to return the favor with the raid. Cheers! So, while this guy is tanking there, we'll take one off. Means we'll want to see a river as well. Of course, we could be drawing that. But if he checks, he, after a long deliberation, decided for the fold. Der Alte, remember to crush Gloryman, the home game cash games? Welcome back to the channel, Der Alte. I can't! He crushed me in the Real Minor tournament where he won the heads up. He had a like insane chip lead, but still, he won it fair and square and played well. And just the open ender, but the backdoor flush draw. I think for this price we want to see a turn. Ooh, that's the turn I was talking about. Too bad. And the cash games are not happening right now, Der Alte, because nobody wants to play with us. Okay, I'll be back in 1 minute. Sorry about that. And we're back. The home games have resumed as well. If all of the fine folks that came over with the raid are potentially interested, we do have free rolls every Friday, or actually singular, one free roll right now. Did I unmute my mic? Yes, this time I did. And this is actually what is playing out here, the free roll tournament, PLO tournament, happening every Friday on Stars. And it's for play money. Everybody, so even Americans can play, or people from other restricted countries. And there's currently a €5 prize pool, divvied up by the top 3 finishers. And also a €1 bounty. And speaking of which, of the prize pool, I'll probably increase it slightly soon, because we're getting more and more runners, and I probably want to look into having at least 5 places paid. So I think that's what's gonna happen from next week onwards. And while I'm talking about this, for next week, for the home game tournament, I will not be able to join because I'll be in the Netherlands DJing. Woo! Just for fun. I haven't DJed much for the last 10 years. It's just gonna be fun. But anywho, the most important part of that message is I will not be here. You will be playing amongst yourselves. And it'll take me until Sunday night, probably, to transfer the winnings. Just as a slight heads up. I'm also gonna put it on Twitter and in the Discord so people are aware. Let me catch up with the chat then. Roman saying, should have told him before I knocked him out and won the cash tourney. Yeah, very likely. Perix, have to go and buy beers in Slovenia. We can only buy until 9 PM. Ooh! Ma'am! Thanks, Gloryman. Thanks, ma'am. Yeah, man. Ma'am. Stop confusing me, Gloryman. I get plenty of confused on my own. Perix channel all about the rap music. Ooh. $12-hour stream, the poker didn't go so well, but the stream itself was amazing. Well, then I'm half happy for you. Certainly happy that the stream went well, but I can understand after 12 hours I'm definitely not playing my A game anymore. Too early for rap, agreed. Well, actually for me it's early mid-ish evening. Oh, hang on, something is happening on the Run At Once Discord. Oh, starting on Monday there will be a Super Splash Week. Every day they'll be selecting 1 No Limit and 1 PLO stake and increase the rakeback to 80% for 24 hours. Super Splash windows will be from 12 to 12. And also created a dedicated channel for that. Nice! Speaking of Run At Once, we have a hand. Well, actually we don't have a hand, but we get a check to us. Or limped to us, I should say. Right. Ace Queen, we're gonna let this go, make the suits different. I'd be a little bit tempted, but even then, not very much. So I'll keep a focus on the home game tournaments right now, and switch over to the cash games whenever we're in a hand or something exciting happens. More money in home game at last. My subs are paying off. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna increase the prize pool just a smidgen. I'll think about how I'll do it. And if and once I have sunk my teeth into PLO 50 successfully, I'll increase it again, most likely. Not most likely, I will. But that's still a few days off. Actually, a little more than that. Now, ain't that a nice flop? So the 7 or the 6 pairing with 2 late positions in there wouldn't be ideal. People are getting eliminated in the play money. Down to 9, and not down to 8 players, and probably fewer players soon as well. Taking it down. Almost sad. 4-way is certainly not c-betting. Nope, not on a paired board, and not blocking my own out, holding 3 hearts myself. Sorry about that, just setting up something. Seen all in here. Vertinsky really low on chips, it looks like. But manages to double up, or more than. Nice. One more double up and he's right back in the in it. Has a decent chance. Did it work? Yeah. This gentleman who has been sitting out made it pretty far in the tourney. 7 entries left. In the meanwhile, we get very nice aces on another table. Show you in a moment. Oh, get aces twice. The other ones are not so nice, but still, they're aces. Ain't gonna argue with that. So, looks like we're down to the final table. That's awesome. Let's check out the aces. These get a walk, fair enough. And these are gonna be raised a little bit too good to just consider just calling. Not really the board I was hoping for. However, we do catch a nice one here. Checking is the first order of the day, I suspect. And I see bet a lot of boards once I 3 or 4 bet pre, but this is not among them. We'll probably just let this be. Getting here, trying to get some money in the nope, big fold, so we would have never gotten additional money there probably. Fair enough. So we're at the final table. Congrats everybody. Who is at the final table? Ritinsky, the Glory Man, Valera, Ian Leal, nice to see that. Lev 1845, sorry. And the Bracerman all made it to the final table. Ritinsky has his work cut out for him. Being a stack of just under 6 BB. And looks like Valera is the chip leader. Gloryman's second in chips. Rest really close together. Might be an interesting match. 3 ways, huh? But now we have the open end of the flush draw and the top pair. I think we want to bet this. It's a little bit too much. A little bit too good of a hand. And take it down we do. Wait, wrong button. Glorman, yes I do. I decided I don't want to do the DJing on this channel. I don't want to risk this one. So I set up the other one completely separately. It's also not ever gonna be affiliated or anything. It's just gonna remain a small channel. Yeah, you know, with music, copyright, shenanigans, and all that stuff. Check out what's happening in the tourney. Down here, kind of raced on autopilot, looking back. Actually, I don't know in the cutoff. I couldn't tell you. Let's see what the solver perspective would be on it. See what the PLO matrix tells us. It was the ace-queen 6-4, right? Triple suited. In the cutoff, and we got to open. I know that if it is an open, it's an open fold. So far, so good. But should it have been an open in the first place? No clue what this guy was doing. I guess it was small pot at this point, but still. Queen 6-4. No! Ace Queen 6-5 still gets opened and gets open folded. Triple suited, we're talking. And the 6-4 is not an open at all. So I guess it's not a huge issue if you can do if the solver would use the 6-5, but still. All in and a lot of calls. Vertinsky, if he hits the right flop, could quadruple up, I think. And which would put him in a nice, very nice position. I mean, almost 16 BB, like the other non-chip leaders. Have not that much more. He needs some help here. That's not it. Very nice hand at GG. That's, you know, there's no regrets there, I hope. If you get that hand, you get it in. That's how much better can it get? The Gloryman not being too fond of the fact that he would have taken it down, I suspect. Yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. No, I know that doesn't feature in your poker perception, in your poker mindset, Gloryman. You've been playing poker too long for that. Kiperi, good to see you here. Kipri giving away 1 free month of the Mastermind on his channel tomorrow. Do check him out, everybody. Kippery is a good friend of the channel, if he still likes me after I 4-bet him with a double-suited rundown. Just kidding. Oh, there you go, der Alte already. Taking care of business. Thank you very much, der Alte. Yeah, Kippery, also an author, and yeah, wrote articles and published videos, and still doing that, I believe. For Poker Strategy, has been doing that for 10 years now. And knows way more about PLO than I do. Streams on this channel. Do check him out for the opportunity to learn a lot about the great game. I'm still gonna call. Nut flush draw, pair, gutter. Bad face. Can't even bluff on this one. So we've seen, wow, we've seen 2 eliminations. Who got eliminated here? I think the Gloryman? So, for the play money, they're already in the money, but for the real money prize pool, they're on the money bubble. Top 3 finishers get, I think first place gets 250. I got that right? Let me see. Right, second place gets 150, third place gets €1. One for bluff up here. Questionable if I should be in this hand. Bluff don't work. Wait, you did the what now? Nice call, sir. Go for the raise fold. Why not? Let's check out that Jack 9 5 4 MP. You have little equity to lose if you get called or raised. See if you can take it down. Right, the double suited jacks, that's what I wanted to look up. It's close, the Jack 9-6 gets raised called in MP. The 9-5 doesn't get played, but it's not a huge deal. I wonder who took down one of those jackpots in Kippery's channel. You know what? I don't remember. Do I want to call this? Guess. I mean, of course, I don't mind this flop now. 3 jackpots in a day. That is a crazy stream, Kippery. Straight flushes. Crazy stream night indeed, yeah. It was fun watching you. I spent quite some time watching you yesterday. I'm a little bit confused of him not c-betting. Unless it's really dry aces without a spade. Jacks. Jacks would be nasty. Because they raise and then we have to fold. So in my mind, I'm now wrapping Queen Jack or better. Actually gives us a decent amount of showdown value in a 3-bet pot. He shows up with some straights, namely the 9-8, but that's about it. So we'll check and reevaluate. So he can't be bluffing the missed nut flush draw. That'd be one argument against calling if he now bets. Checks, we should be good, right? So he 3-bets the ace king 10-3 single suited from the button versus an under the gun open. Or MP open, I guess, technically, since one guy was sitting out. But ace king 10 single suited. It's MP. Oh, that's nice. Top 2, open-ender. Sounds mighty fine to me. Name in a tournament, not much has changed, it looked like. Still four-handed. And there would be the nuts unless the case ace rolls off, or the queen, I guess. All of them down to one out. I like it, tripling up finally. When I say finally, what I mean is that I've been down a little bit, like a buy-in or 1.5 PLO 20 buy-ins on RIO so far. We'll get back to that. Let's check out what's happening in the play money, where we see a pot-sized bet and a quick call on the turn. Kind of a mystery what Sil calls. Doesn't go all in with. Braceman taking it down. Very, very nice. 7 leaves us, what, 9 behind. Alright. That's above average. So is this, by the way. Where he min-raised and I wasn't having... I don't like min-raises, so I tend to raise them quite liberally. Once run twice, that is fine by me. Take home the first one. Take it home with the flush as well, that's okay. We still have outs. Splitting it up. Was there some extra money in here? Don't think so. Not sure. Ooh, big part happened here. Wow. Valeris. And knocking somebody out. Shazam. Congrats on making the money, everybody. Well played. This is one of those moments where I go like, why the hell am I in this hand? But quite often enough, the answer is that I'm in the big blind, so phew. What was the knockout hand here? Let's see. Yeah. Nut flush pair, nut flush draw. Yeah. Makes sense. When did the money go in there? Okay, it made sense the way it happened. I'm just gonna show you. So... where is it? Got raised and Ian calls on this flop. Ian has the nut flush draw. Sorry. And on the turn he makes the open ender. On the turn is where the rest of the money goes in. Yeah. Makes a lot of makes complete sense. Here. Get called, really? Well, hopefully that's nice. Certainly isn't right now. Let's put it in. But called quickly too, so I doubt we get... Really? We do get the fold? I was just gonna say I doubt we get the fold now. Over here. Alright. Left now being really short stacked there. How about that board? Let's see, left 82% on the turn. Takes it down, doubling up, very nice. And how about that board? What do we do? In position, I think we just call. Slow play this. Yeah, I think we do. What a beautiful run out. Shazamming it up, ladies and gentlemen, for a $72 pot. Eesh. Well, that's alright by me. What a new game. I want to check out. Thanks for the games, guys. Bye now. Gloryman, see you soon. Have fun with the new game. And Chi-Ching in the channel. Good to see you, Chi-Ching. Awesome to have you back. Chi-Ching, a fellow streamer on Twitch, one of the nicest people on Twitch, hands down, streams no limit tournaments right now with a Halloween special. Make sure to check her out. I believe she's gonna be on tonight and tomorrow as well. Do correct me if I'm wrong, Chi-Ching, but I think that's the plan, right? Yeah, give her some love and drop her a follow. She is well worth it, has an excellent channel. And has quickly become a good friend of the channel. Yourself. So, Valera still with a what? Almost 3-1 chip lead. Hang on, let's take a quick excursion here. With the heart, let's mix it up a little bit and just call this time. Also, it being in position is kind of nice to give this a shot. Get a call, we are good always, unless he's saving rake. No. Chi-Ching who's holding your tight leash. Go for the bluff. Now that Jack turns. He bet the flop. I called with the gutter and the overpair. Take it down, very nice. Valera gets raised and lays it down. Left now drawing even or drawing close to Bracerman here, chip stack wise. Good stuff. We might actually, well, if it goes on for a while, the heads up, we might see another break. Originally we had 21 entries in the play money. That's great to see. Happy that so many of you are joining week after week. Oh, Chi-Ching, you are on a tight leash. See, I skipped that line. Must study just here, dropping a quick hello. That's usually appreciated. And you know, as a poker player and streamer, you must make some time to study. Goes without saying. So you do that. Happy to hear it. Watching Jamie Staples' past broadcasts. You know, for tournament, no limit tournaments, he seems to be an excellent resource. I love his. I watch a lot of his streams on YouTube. And I don't even play No Limit. Nor am I really interested in it, but his streams are very nicely done, and he explains his thought process quite in depth a lot of the time too. So, what's happening here? Valera knocking out the Bracerman who came in third. Congratulations, Bracerman. And well played. Well played indeed. And might be a quick one. Left 82% behind, ahead, excuse you me, 75 on that turn, but takes it down, doubles up, and now it's anybody's guess who wins this. It's anyone's game. Fair warning, once the Player Manager tournament is over, I'll go on my break, because I'm getting hungry. Ah, was a set versus flopped straight and a flush draw that got still. Yeah, that got Braceman. There's nothing you can do there. These stack sizes. There's no escaping that. What's happening? 72, 100%! 100% on that turn, giving Valera a straight versus the overpair. Well played. Well, that went by really quickly in the end. So, congratulations to Valera for taking down the tournament. Who was second? Lev, 1842. I think I've transferred a lot of money to Lev as well in the past. So, he's just consistently showing up strong in these tournaments. Very, very nice. Kind of raced this on autopilot, but I think it's alright. So we're gonna play the last orbit, then I'm gonna go on meet break. Who can we raid? Who's on? Who's fun? Oh, I know who. The best voice on Twitch. Let's raid Komodo Dragon Jesus in a few moments. Even though he only utilizes 2 cards to play. He is playing mid to high stakes. Mid stakes, I guess, would be the official name, like PLO, NL 200 or sometimes higher. But has a great channel. So if you want, join me on that raid in just a bit. Before we do that, I'm gonna let you know how we did for the day. Wait, that's the wrong button. And put the credits up. Ooh, we get a nice hand on another table. IE down here, the Queen Queen 10-9 double suited. Looking well enough. Distracted on work call, terrible play. Braceman says, ah, that sucks if you get distracted right in the heads up. That blows, man. We should have checked here. We still call if we get raised, but we'd rather not get raised. Oh, I can already tell that we are having a decent day. On run at once, we're down roughly 15 euros. Work is evil. Unless you're streaming and playing poker full time, then it's not evil. It's decidedly enjoyable. That is a good point, cheating. And it's ultimately one of the main reasons why I'm doing this, even while playing, you know, super low stakes. I just enjoy it immensely. Let's check it without a spade. I mean, it's not, except for the straight draw, it's not, there's the flush draw, there really aren't any other draws out there, so going for a bet, there's an option too, I think. But maybe I'm overthinking it, or underthinking it, because I tend to oversee bet a little bit. The penultimate, the second to last hand here on this table, and for this session. Now, right, I'm not entirely sure if there's going to be a late night stream tonight. There should be one, but since I'm doing a DJ stream tomorrow around noon, I need to prepare a little bit. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work out. So, in case you want to know, you can, just check out Twitch, of course, see if I'm on. But I also announce all my streams on my Discord and on Twitter. That's especially the latter. Twitter is usually the only thing I use Twitter for, mainly. Announcing my streams. And so if I do remain absent tonight, I'll do my best to make it up on Sunday and have some sort of stream on Sunday. As in, some relaxed PLO 20, maybe some tournaments, some Sunday tournaments. Either way. One of the two things is gonna happen. I forgot that you were watching Chi-Ching. For a millisecond, I forgot myself. That was a long-ass tank here. I take it back, Chi-Ching. I take it back. So, let's see how we made out. Yeah, on round 1, that's correct. There we're down 15, now actually like 16 euros. Call it 15. And wow, on the other hand, on Natural 8, we finish up 5 buy-ins there. So that's $100. That's how much is that in euro? Let me see. How many is that in euro now? Of course not. How much is it in euro? $100 would be 90, so call it 90 minus 15. Make that 75. Almost 4 buy-ins in terms of PLO 20 euro buy-ins. That's awesome. Shazam. So a nice day so far. As I said, not sure about the nightly stream. We'll see. Let's head over to Komodo Dragon Jesus. And also, thank you very much for the follows and the resubs and the bits today. There were some bits given as well, which surprised me to no end and got me out of my hangover state quite nicely. So thanks for that and providing that added bonus of putting me in a better mindset. That's all I got. That's all the babbling I can do. Well, that's not true, but it's all the babbling I want to subject you guys to before you all start fleeing. Everything has been said. I appreciate you watching, keeping me company, keeping the chat a lively place, playing in the home game tournaments. I sent the winnings out in the break, also the winnings from the stakings. And finally, with my last breath for today, that's all I got. See you soon. Thanks for watching.